O God, light of the minds that love you, light of the souls that love you, strength of the thoughts that seek you, help us to love you, make me love you, start to love you, that we may fully serve you. Your service is perfect freedom, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. but the greatest of these is love.
Eros means a physical desire. Eros was the dude of love, son of Aphrodite. Eros is the lowest level of love. In 2 Samuel 11, 1-17, it's about David and Bathsheba sleeping together. David is a king, and being a king, he can do whatever he wants. He sees Bathsheba taking a bath and decides he wants her for his own. He doesn't care that she is married, so he takes her anyway. She goes home. Then months later, she tells King David, she is pregnant. It doesn't tell her husband that she is pregnant. David gets the idea of sending him to the front line of battle so he can be killed and take his wife. David is demonstrating a selfless love.
As you know, your brothers are grazing the flocks near Shechem. Come, I am going to send you to them. Very well, he replied. So he said to him, Go and see if all is well with your brothers and with the flocks, and bring word back to me. Then he sent him from the valley of Eros. When Joseph arrived at Shechem, a man found him wandering around in the fields and asked him, What are you looking for? He replied, I'm looking for my brothers. Can you tell me where they are grazing their flocks? They had moved on from here, the man answered. I heard them say, Let's go to Dothan. So Joseph went after his brothers and found them near Dothan. But they saw him in the distance, and before he reached them, they plotted to kill him. Here comes that dreamer, that they said to each other. Come now, let's kill him and throw him into one of these cisterns and say that a ferocious animal devoured him. Then we'll see what comes of his dreams. When Reuben heard this, he tried to rescue him from their hands. Let's not take his life, he said. Don't shed any blood. Throw him into the cistern here in the desert, but don't lay a hand on him. Reuben said this to rescue him from them and take him back to his father.
Now, reading John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. The word love in the English language has a wide diversity of application and meaning. It's hardly surprising then that the concept of the love of God can differ widely from both the believer's concept and from the scriptural teaching. For the past few decades, believers in the English-speaking world have been told time and time again that agape is a Greek word meaning God's love, a God kind of love, a giving kind of love, and even the popular unconditional love. The Greek language uses 3 different words to describe and define love. The most commonly used word, translated love in the New Testament, is agape. Agape refers to the paternal love of God for man and man for God, but is extended to include a brotherly love for all humanity. This love is represented by God's love for us. Agape love requires a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. Agape love gives and sacrifices, expecting nothing back in return. In contrast to Eros and Phila, agape is not a love reserved for only the worthy, and it is not a love that desires to possess. It is a love that seeks to give rather than receive.